MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Minnesota Twins. Twins baseball comes your way next. Devin Smeltzer gets the ball for the Twins in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
In now is Lorenzo Kane. He will lead this one off today.
The center fielder, Lorenzo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
The 1-0. Smeltzer has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
The 1-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Liner in there for a base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Garcia.
So here's Avisail Garcia as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got the average of 285 here to start play, 7 homers and 31 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler's there for it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor, 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about it. Here now the 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. Yelich leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Brewers strand one. The Twins coming up. No score. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Out in front of it, strike one. Wind up and the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
Hit out towards second. And Beckham's throw is in time at first, one away. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Jorge Polanco comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 2-1. This is in the air to left. Garcia on the run. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That is first. The designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back goes Garcia, and this one is gone. A home run. two-run dinger off the bat of Nelson Cruz. Number 25 for him on the year, and the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Here's Miguel Sano, and as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Now at the plate, Mitch Garver, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First offering on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike. This one's down to third. Sogard has it. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. So striding in, Austin Nola looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes strike two.
No ball, two strikes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
No, inside.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Hard ground ball to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That's good.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base. Not only from the offensive side is he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
At the plate now, Tim Beckham. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Beckham, a native of Georgia, is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you can pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender, looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two and 2 count. Here it comes.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Here's Eric Sogard. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He comes in at 262 on the year, 6 home runs and 17 RBIs. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
From the belt, the pitch. Jed Jerko is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're down 2-0. In now, Josh Donaldson. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
I know it's still early in the season, but I expect him to keep up this pace with the power numbers. He's got immense power in that bat.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. In his career against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Donaldson is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage. So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
At the plate, Yeti Rosario popped him up. Nola waits on it. 2 gone.
Batting in, the right fielder, Matt. Kepler.
Into the box, Max Kepler, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch coming, here it is.
At the ball. Count 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that'll miss up an in ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Next to bat, Orlando Garcia, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey. 0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. And that misses 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Heading after it is Kepler. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Kane.
Riding in once again, Lorenzo Kane. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. In is Christian Yelich. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Runners on first with 1 down. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 24, Garcia.
So 2 away in the Brewers' half of the 3rd, and that'll bring up Garcia. Here's the first pitch to him. 2 out with the man at first. That's over, put low. It's a ball and a strike. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Kepler has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Brewers strand 1. They trail things here 2-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Twins come to bat in the 3rd inning, and this is an offense that's really been productive this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Leading off.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home is going to be a drag bunt. He gets it down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. And with 1 away, it's time to check the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Brewers find themselves entering action today. Back to the top of the order now, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Polanco is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down go the Twins in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan Braun. He'll look to bounce back after striking out. last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
All right, so time now for the Twins Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper levels of the minor leagues. Into the box now, Austin Nova. As he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good curveball, strike two.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
So now to the plate, Tim Beckham, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. A ball and 2 strikes.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail it here 2-0. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz.
Leading up for the Twins, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Oh. 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now batting, Miguel Sano. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the stretch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Garcia has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Ready now, Mitch Garver comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Now this is out in front, may be tough to get to. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The third baseman, number 24.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
A 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at bat. A payoff pitch one more time. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 23 for him thus far, as the Twins are looking good here, up 4-0.
Won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W on this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Into the box, Yeti Rosario. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Two out, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Twins have extended their lead to 5-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now batting, right fielder, Kepler.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Kepler has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We played 4 full. Twins lead it 5-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off from Milwaukee.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The third baseman, number 7, Eric Silva.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Eric Sogard is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Donaldson has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the fifth.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's Jed Jerko now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Standing in now, Orlando Garcia, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's now a 5-2 game.
That was a mistake with location, and he drove it out of here. I can't overstate how important this home run is, folks. It's not just the 2 runs. It's what he does to the guys in the dugout. 5-0 seems pretty desperate, but 5-2 is doable. That changed the whole feel of this game.
Lorenzo Kane is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. 2-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Nipped the corner. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Fernando Romero enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Fernando Romero.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 1-1. Lifted in the air out to left. On the move is Rosario. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The left fielder, number 24, Garcia.
Stepping up to the plate, Avisail Garcia. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
1-0.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, just keeping him close. The 1-0.
Ball inside.
Romero, a 25-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
From the belt, the pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
2 out with the man at first. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And he's safe.
Hey, nice job all around right there. He's able to get a head start, full count, 2 outs. You know he's going right there. Batter didn't come out of his zone, no. Drove a nice single into the outfield. Now we got runners on first and third.
At the plate now, Ryan Braun, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1. We got 1 ball, 1 strike.
But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Twins 5 and the Brewers 2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Runs up and gets this one down. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. With Merrifield next to bat, it was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco, 1 for 2, including a double back in the 1st. And the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Polanco around first, heading for second now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Misses, ball 2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out. So that's the 2nd walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. This year against right-handed pitching, Sano brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Twins strand a pair. They're still out in front 5-2. Stepping into the box, Austin Nola. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Austin Nola.
First offering on its way.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0.
2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-0. He's a heater in there for a strike. The 2-1 home is in off the plate.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Into the box now, Tim Beckham. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
No balls and a strike to count.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And another foul ball. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The bat.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Eric Sogard stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a full count now, 3-2. There's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Now in the box, Jed Jerko. He went down on strikes last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
First pitch on its way. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And that is off the wall. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 5-3 ball game. A tag, and they get him at the plate as one run scores, but not the second.
Shortstop, Lorenzo Kane.
Stepping in now, Orlando Garcia. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. On a line to shortstop.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lorenzo Kane.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Kane, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
The 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Homer Bailey takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Bailey.
At the plate, Christian Yelich, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, number 28 on the season, and they take a 7-5 lead. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Avisail Garcia is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. The 2-1 home. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Brewers are out in front, 7-5. Settling in now, Mitch Garver. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. High and deep to right center. Yelich on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The third baseman, number 24, Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Well, you don't see that every day, Matt. A home run and a fastball that is away and off the plate that he went out and hooked it. If I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking to myself, I've got to make this guy a little bit more uncomfortable, not let him get those arms extended. I'd have to think about pitching this guy inside in this at-bat.
Popped him up. Jerko calls for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the left fielder, Yeti Rosario.
Ready for another chance? Yeti Rosario is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Left side, but well foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball well outside.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Here now the 2-2. Is up at the letters, but he gets the call. Strike 3. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down 2, 7-5. In now the Brewers DH, Ryan Braun. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Rosario at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for Milwaukee, the catcher, Austin Nola.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Nola, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Skied into very shallow right. Kepler will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Tim Beckham.
Ready once again, Tim Beckham. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 home.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And a split-fingered pitch catches the zone. 2-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full. 3-2 here.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And the payoff pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Tyler Duffy will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 21, Tyler Duffy.
Eric Sogard will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set and the pitch.
Hey.
Two out with the man at first. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Duffy playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 5th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Full count still. The next 3-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Again, another foul ball. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're still up 7-5. Jeremy Jeffress gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Leading off the inning, Max Kepler, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
There to take it now is Kane as he puts it away for the first down.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
One gone now in the Minnesota 7th, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
A little low. It's 2-2. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Garcia has a read on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Whit Merrifield. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way.
That's outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Jeffress, a 32-year-old veteran. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 7-5. Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Number 5, Jed Jerko.
First offering on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what...
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Brewers are challenging the...
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And
the decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
Upon video review, the call of out at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
Into the box now, Orlando Garcia, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. And there's ball 2 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's on his horse, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Kane.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Kane. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Hit in the air to left. Chasing after it is Rosario. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Christian Yelich will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. A runner on first with 2 away. And this one gets away. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Brewers go down quietly. They lead it 7-5. Corey Knebel is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Striding forward now is the DH, Nelson Cruz. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Miguel Sano. 0-1 the count. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Runners on first with one down. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Mitch Garver. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Ball 1. One and 2 to the Twins catcher.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Just hung in there on that one. 2 out with the man at first. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're down 2, 7-5. Sergio Romo enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Christian Yelich. He's set. Here it comes. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Has a look, now the pitch.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
A runner at first with no outs here. Yelich is running in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He's on the move again from first. And he steps off, and he'll be run down between first and second. And a mental mistake that time as he's picked off for the first out.
Clearly, he was just a little too anxious to break for second that time. He jumped early, and the pitcher did a nice job of just stepping off the mound and then dealing with the play from there. Sometimes you'll see a guy flinch and balk the runner to second on those types of plays.
Here it comes, 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. Donaldson's there. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The back, number 8. Designated hitter, Byron Buxton.
Striding forward now, the Brewers' cleanup hitter, Ryan Braun, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
That's inside.
Here comes the 1-0.
Ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1.
Ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
The 3-1 pitch. And this one misses to Braun. It's ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Nola.
At the plate, Austin Nola. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Ball 2.
Ball 2. That's ball
3-0 now.
Count 3-0. Yeah.
3-1.
Count 3-1.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Stepping up now, Tim Beckham. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-0 count. The pitch is a called strike on the changeup.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Josh Hader enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
For Milwaukee, number 71, Josh Hader.
Stepping into the box, Josh Donaldson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Now the pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Nope.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch, and that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Popped him up. Nola has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 20, Yeti Rosario.
Up next for Minnesota, Yeti Rosario. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That was an excellent pitch right there. After going soft away, he pounds hard in, and that's a nice pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Count still at 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
So now to the plate, Max Kepler, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
To 1-2 now. Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Final strike for the Twins. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers are going to get out of here with a split in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over. 7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Brewers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Brandon Woodruff earns win number 4 on the season. Josh Hader closes the door for the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Twins, 5 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Our paid attendance at Target Field this afternoon, 38,649. The Twins thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. In the National League Central, the Brewers knocked out 12 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 7-5. The Cubs got 11 hits overall as they got the best of the visiting Mets 3-0. The Yankees had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 5-1. The Colorado Rockies launched 3 home runs as they beat the Cardinals on the road 8-3. The Padres totaled 11 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 5-2. The San Francisco Giants racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Nationals in Washington 6-5. The Phillies amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Marlins 8-6. The Arizona Diamondbacks broke up their 5-game losing skid as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 3-2. The Rays knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 5-4. The Atlanta Braves finished off a 2-game sweep as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 12-6. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The O's smacked 15 team hits as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 9-4. The Chicago White Sox put up 16 hits on the day as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 12-5. The Oakland Athletics got 11 hits overall as they got the victory in extras against the Angels 5-4. Jose Altuve plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies as the Astros disposed of the Mariners 18-4. Jorge Soler swung the bat well with 3 hits, leading Kansas City past the Rangers 2-1. He is currently among the RBI leaders in the American League. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.